Hey Oklahomies, welcome back. So today what we're working on is installing the floor joists and replacing the rotted sill plate.
Kitty kitties. I already went through and planned out where the drains are going to be, just so that I can visually see it, and then we can further figure out where we want the floor joist so we can make it as easy as possible for ourselves when we're installing the plumbing. It shouldn't be too crazy, it's just doing the actual work is the scary part. I'm still a little apprehensive about using power tools, and it's been like a year and a half. Should have gotten over it by now, but yeah, it's still daunting when you don't do it all the time. Okay, so the 38 inches here, this is where the drain would go. We can offset it either over here. I think over here is where it would have to go. And I think that would be fine with us adding the floor joist in here. There was an offset just to the left, I think. Next floor joist, so these ones on the bottom are where the next floor joist is gonna go. So I did measure out to make sure that they were correct, and it's good to be sistered up onto here. Ideally, we have to have at least 1.5 inches of the floor joist on the support beam, but ideally 3 inches. So I got enough to where we could span past this, which is nice. And there's really nothing else back there except some other nails that we can kind of move away from there. And then we'll sister those together. So this is the edge of shower. This is the center of the toilet. So center of the toilet you need 30 inches per code. 15 inches is the center, and then you would do 12 inches from the wall, which wall would be from technically right here. So it'd be like a foot from here. So probably around here is where the toilet drain would actually be. So toilet drain here. This is where the other floor joist would need to be right here. So this is the one that we might have to do a floor joist on this side, and then on this, like right here or something, to make sure we can just get around where the toilet is, because that's going to be our biggest like flange and piping. It's going to be the 4-inch flange into the 3-inch. That's the only time in the International Plumbing Code where you can decrease in size that much. So yeah, we'll need another floor joist to put in here, and then the vanity is going to be right in here. So this is the other floor joist. Vanity starts here. Wait, vanity starts here. This is the edge of where the toilet is. So vanity starts here, goes over all the way to that wall over there. That's 62 inches. We will have 2 sinks, so we will need a P-trap for each of those. Then we'll need the sweep to go down to the drain below that. I do, however, want to show you the rotted floor joist over here. This area was where is it right here? I think it was like right here was where the toilet was before. So they had cut out this floor joist to make room for that 4-inch plumbing for the toilet, which is just like so ridiculous to me. This is where the cast iron pipe was. So this sill plate is basically cut out either way. So this is rotted down here. This one's rotted. That one's partly rotted. This one was way more rotted before, like is very rotted, along with this part. This is an access into our bedroom, which we don't need. Like, we're not having, like, the plumbing that will be over here will be the hot and cold water, and we can access those from the basement if we have shut off things, or like from the crawl space if we have to shut off something. Slash, we added more convenient shut off areas. So access point for it, not really gonna be needed, but this is also rotted right here. And then this area over here is partly rotted. We do need to replace that area over there and just add in more support there, sister it up better. Yeah, and just give more structure to this bathroom so we can start building it back the way we want it. There's so much of this that is cut out and everything, and this is like one of the supporting walls for a bedroom that's had a lot of cracks. And it looks like they did 1x4 boards previously. So it's like they did the subfloor and then they built all the walls on top of that. So yeah, I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have to cut out parts of these too that are rotted. I don't know, it's a lot to work through when you haven't done these things before. So. Hey Oklahomies, welcome back. So I did have the best of intentions of getting so much more done on the bathroom. We've just had a lot of hits lately. So
John's job, he was a contractor and got let go from that due to strikes and low quality of the company in general. So that kind of sucks. So he's on the job hunt. And then my grandma passed away as well. So we had to travel across the country to go for a funeral. Yeah, there's been a couple other, like sad family things going on. But so we just kind of needed to take a second and recover from all of that. Just because it's just, don't mind John's whistling in the background. He loves his baths, as I've said before. But yeah, we just needed to kind of take a second, and then we'll get back to the bathroom. But yeah, on top of all the life things going on, our car, we had to get that fixed. We had to get new tires. We had to get a new wheel bearing just recently. It was sounding like we were driving in a prop plane. Then we got back from our trip across country for my grandma's funeral, and our guest bedroom smelled terrible. It smelled like death. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it until I was like putting stuff away in the room, and I was like gonna open the window to air it out. And I found a dead mouse right behind the door to the room. So that apparently got in through our door underneath the master bathroom. So we had like a foam strip there, and there's one corner that was like pushed out. So yeah, we just found a cool app to check your products that you have to see how safe they are, like if there's any potential allergens or endocrine disruptors or things like that, or harmful chemicals. So yeah, John just found that. He's checking everything in our bathroom now. Such fun. But yeah, that's kind of the update so far. We're gonna work on getting back to things. We just need kind of like a second to just decompress, and then we're gonna get back to it. So thanks for the patience, Oklahomies. I truly appreciate it, and thank you for all of your support. We're gonna be back to it soon. But yeah, just need a second to kind of recover. Bye.